computers. And of course, before anything else, before we start our Chika Minute by Jonard, I would like to greet everyone good morning, and I would like to thank also to all my subscribers, viewers, supporters, friends, and relatives, classmates, schoolmates, students. Thank you so much for always supporting my YouTube channels. Um, I hope everyone is okay and good and happy. And now let's proceed now to our Cheka Cheka. So I am your host. I am your boy Abunda as of today. So let's proceed now to our Cheka. So where is my código? Sorry. Okay, this is for my student. This is for all the students from college. So we must follow the course requirements. So the course requirements, the first course requirements are attendance is in all class activities. Second, active participation in class activities or deliberation. Next, shall take and pass quizzes. Next is participation in individual or group activities, and the last one is submission of term projects. So, muna sa mga course requirements if you are a student in college or in high school. So you must follow the course requirements. And of course, we have the last one, the most important things, because we must take the past major examination from prelim to finals, because it is equivalent for 40% to complete the 100%. And next, let's move on to the grading system. So to all the students, kung na may mga queries or clarification para makahibaw mo on how to compute your grades, so we have I can impart you a little bit about the grading system. So in general, the college applies numerical grading system and rating the academic performance of the students. So this numerical grading system has corresponding indication and percentage equivalent as follows. So in adjectival rating, so we have the excellent, very good, pass, and fail. So in numerical rating, we have 1.00, that's 1.09. In very good, 1.10, that's 1.50. In good is 1.51, that's 2.50. In pass, 2.51, that's 3.00. In failed, so we have 3.01, that's 5.005. So in percentage of our excellent, so in percentage we have 95 up to 100%. And of course in very good, yes, we have 90 to 94%. So in good we have 80 and 89%. So in pass we have 75 up to 79%, and in failed below 74%. So muna siya sa grading system. And of course we have the other grading options. So muna ang mga other grading options. So from the W stands for withdraw, and the DR stands for drop, and the NG stands for no grade. So Grades are computed based on classroom performance that includes, so the criteria. So in criteria, sa attendance, we have 10%. In class participation, we have 10%. In quizzes, we have 15%. Individual and group activities, we have 10%. Term project, we have 15%. And the last one is the major written examination. We have 40%. So, pila naman ito total na to? The total is 100%. And the highest ratings from prelim, midterms, and finals. So, from prelim, 1.1 tanan gikan sa attendance, class participation, quizzes, individual group activities, term project, and the last one is the major exam. Same pa rin sa midterms and finals. So, kung ano siya mga highest score, the highest rating is 1.00. So in general, the college sets 50% in any test or examination of the total raw score as the passing mark. So mauto siya yung mga criteria for the highest rating from prelim to final. So if you have any queries, you can PM me, you can message me, or anything kind of communications. And now, let's move on to the classroom regulations and policies. The students' attendance and absences. Daghan siya siya. So let's move on to the classroom regulations and policies. The students' attendance and absences. Second, class meetings and dismissal of classes. Third is classroom discipline. Fourth, use of electronics devices in the classroom. 5 is class participations and behavior. So, ano ito mag-start sa students? So, under sa students' attendance and absences, we have, regardless of a disability, all students are responsible for fulfilling the essential requirements of courses, programs, degrees, including attendance expectations. Next, no one is allowed to attend a class unless officially enrolled in a credit or non-credit basis with appropriate fees paid. Students who attend, participate, and strive to complete course requirements without formal enrollment will not receive credit for their work. So, sa ato pa, ang katamang student nga ni-attend sa maong klase nga dili sila officially enrolled, dili makreditan ang ilahang, dili sila maka-receive credit sa ilang mga pag-eskwela. So in compliance, further works rather. So in compliance with the college regulation governing class activities, students who stop attending the class for at least 20% of the required number of class hours for a classroom for at least 20% and laboratory instruction in semester without justifiable reasons or who have never attended class will be dropped from the class. So automatic kung makakuha ka og 20% nga mamanay siya require sa class hour na dili nimo makuan, so will be dropped from the class automatically. Attendance is defined as physical attendance, participation or presence in academically related activities such as admission of assignment, etc. Example, homework, research paper, quiz, examination, or participation in the group activities. Next is severe consequences of a student who missed term exam without satisfactory explanation shall be imposed, namely a failing grade in a course. To avoid such dire actions, the policy instructs students unable to take major examinations because of illness or other reasons over which they have no control to notify the instructor immediately. Students should be prepared to document their illness or the extenuating circumstances that cause them to miss the exam. So, makatake ka o exam as long as you must provide all the requirements or medical certificate to prove that you have illness or manawa patake og exam. Next, students are excused from classes to participate in college and group events or competitions before missing classes. The participants must present their instructor with a letter signed by both the college administrator and the faculty advisor who to the student. This letter confirms the dates and locations of the event. An excused absence does not excuse students from completing course work missed during their absences. So, pwede kang maka-apply sa mga events or mga competitions that absence gapon ka pero kinahanglan mo comply gapon ka sa mga requirements or sa mga assignments or projects. Next, the college physician will provide students with a medical excuses of only if the student's illness warrants such action. If student is examined by a physician during the time he or she is ill, the physician will decide at the time the student is too ill to attend classes. If an excuse is warranted, the physician will specify this in a medical certificate which the students will receive and shown to the instructor upon their entrance to the class. So, dapat yun, the most important thing is we must have the medical certificate coming from our physician. Next is students who face emergencies such as death in the family, serious illness of the family member, court appearances, hazardous weather that makes attendance impossible, or other situation beyond their control that preclude class attendance should notify their instructors immediately to be excused from the class. So, kinahanglan na kay mga you face emergency such as death of the family, kinahanglan siya nga mananghid ka immediately para ma-excuse ka sa mga klase. Of course, next, students without notification of absence or excuse letter will not be allowed to have make-up course work such as quiz, but will be allowed to take midterm and final examination. Okay, so kung dili ka notify, kung di ka without notification sa imong mga absences or excuse letter, dili ka pwede mo, you are not allowed to make up coursework or academic credits to students, pero pwede ka mo take sa midterm and final examinations. Next, the standard students' attendance shall be strictly adhered to by faculty members to prevent the giving of academic credits to students who did not meet the minimum requirements. Next, students who are absent for whatever reason are taken against with them, whether they are excused or not. Those absence is recorded as such for record purposes. Next, habitual absenteeism shall be reported by the faculty to the guidance counselor who will then conduct counseling on the concerned student. The guidance counselor may call up the concerned student or his or her parents or guardian for a conference. Of course, kung masige na siya absence, kailangan na siya i-report sa sa mga faculty sa atong guidance counselor para matagaan sa o maagarang actions or counseling kung sa iyang problema. As students who arrive within the first 10 minutes of the class period shall be marked late. Otherwise, he or she will be marked absent even though he is allowed to join the class for the remainder of the period. So, kung malate na ka 10 minutes, automatic siya ma-absent or late. If the student is habitually late, the faculty shall refer the student to the guidance counselor for counseling. So, ang student, kung kanong nila siya sigig absent, kanong nila sigig late, dapat i-refer na po siya sa guidance counselor for counseling. A student who leaves the class after the roll call and never returns towards the end of this period shall be considered absent. Of course, the students, if for example, if you are starting your class discussion and your students mo leave lang ang kalit-kalit without any excuse, without asking informations, so automatically absent na siya. The last one is time loss due to late enrollment shall be considered time loss by absence. Okay, that's all. Those are the classroom regulations and policies under of the students' attendance and absences. So from now on, from this morning, so mas ito mga chika-chika. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope and I pray that all my supporters, viewers, and relatives, friends, and students, college or schoolmates watch mo, and please don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Your help is a big impact of my YouTube channel. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, and everyone keep safe always, and God bless. Bye bye. Chika chika.